I have been testing the Huion Kamvas 22 Plus for about 3 weeks now, and today I'm going to give you a quick review for it. Just a quick disclaimer, I bought the display from my own money and therefore I did not get sponsored by Huion. And since I don't want to waste your time, I will just jump straight into the video. There are two versions of the Huion Kamvas 22. The one I have right now is the Huion Kamvas 22 Plus, which normally costs around 580 euros. The normal Huion Kamvas 22 costs around 470 euros. The main difference between those two is mostly the display quality. The Plus has a better laminated screen, etched glass instead of just a matte coating, and a wider color range. Because of the etched glass on the Plus, the screen should hold up longer. So this is the Huion Kamvas 22 Plus. It is a 22-inch laminated drawing display. What does laminated mean? Well, it is a process in which you reduce the distance between the glass and the display, and therefore your pen is going to be more accurate when drawing, since the screen is closer to the surface you actually draw on. Personally, I think the screen is laminated very good. It is really close to the screen of my iPad Air, which normally is laminated really good too, so you can't go wrong on the lamination there. Further on, this is a full HD screen. If you're looking for a 4K screen, you're not going to get it here. But for me, I at least am really happy as long as I have full HD. Don't get me wrong, the pixels can be seen if you are looking for them. But let's be honest, you're going to draw on this display and not look for pixels, so why would you do that? Also, it is an IPS display, so no OLED for you guys. But for that price, I don't think you're going to get OLED. Moving on, it has a 140% sRGB screen. Every review I watched said that the colors are really good, especially for the price of this thing. And until now, I can support that. The colors look vibrant, and if you happen to not like them, you can always change things up in the menu of the display itself. If you are tired of always slipping off your iPad screen, then the Huion Kamvas 22 Plus got some etched glass for you. This cuts down on glare and it gives some texture to the glass itself. At first I was always scared of scratching the screen because the glass was etched uneven, and therefore I had a lot of spots where I suddenly felt a lot of texture. But I got used to that quickly and now I'm okay with it. Don't know if it's just my model or if it's like that with every piece, but that's just something to keep in mind. Moving on, we have the pen. This is the Huion PW517. Now the pen itself is pretty unspectacular. It has the usual 8192 levels of pressure sensitivity, supports up to 60 degrees of tilt, is battery free and has 2 shortcut keys. The canvas itself feels like its price. Its body is made out of plastic, and this plastic feels like plastic. But seriously, for its price I can't complain. The plastic doesn't really feel cheap, but also not really premium. It's something in the middle, I would say. To cut down the price even more, Huion got rid of the shortcut keys. For many, this is a downside. For me, it's not, because I'm a lefty, and even if I had shortcut keys, I could not use them. But you could always go ahead and buy the mini key dial from Huion to get your shortcut keys. In terms of using the display, until now I didn't have any problems and it worked fine. The only thing I noticed was a little bit of heat in the upper right corner of the display. This makes sense, since this is the spot where you plug in your power cable. And since I just said cable, this one is a really intuitive one. It is a so-called 3-in-1 cable. This means that it splits up into an HDMI, a USB and a power cable at some point. And you only have to plug in one USB-C cable into your display. Huion also sends a USB-C to USB-C cable with the display if you want to connect it to a smartphone via something, for example Samsung DeX. I haven't tried this feature out yet and I don't think I will, so I can't really tell you a lot about it. When I considered buying the display, every review I watched just said how big the screen was. My only concern was that the screen would be too small. Maybe you're the same and you're scared of buying too small of a display. I can say it is not too small, and for now it's definitely enough, and it fits quite well in the place I intended to put it. Now, I didn't want to go under 22 inches because I already have an iPad, and if I went smaller on the size, I didn't think that it would be enough bang for the buck to switch over to a drawing display. Also, I wanted to use it as a third monitor because I thought you can never have enough monitors, you know? One thing nobody showed me was a size comparison. So here you have it compared to my iPad Air 5 and to my 24-inch Alienware monitor. Maybe this helps you a bit on deciding. Overall, I don't really have any cons except maybe the uneven edged glass and the slight heat production. It is a good display for the price, and I think this will give you the most bang for your buck if you decide on buying it. If you watched till here, thank you. I hope this video helped you a bit. Hope you have a nice day.